Veterans Day is a holiday that honors all of those who have served in the military, past and present. Now, something interesting about Veterans Day. Veterans Day is always on November 11th, and there's a very good reason for that. But no matter what day of the week it is, Veterans Day is always on November 11th. November 11th is an important day because on November 11th, 1918, an armistice was signed that ended World War I. Here is a newspaper from that day, and it says peace. You see, an armistice is an agreement between two opposing sides to end a war, and everyone was so glad that World War I was finally over. The holiday began on November 11th, 1919 as Armistice Day. That was the 1-year anniversary of that amazing armistice. Remember, an armistice is an agreement to end a war. It was called Armistice Day until 1954. In 1954, President Dwight Eisenhower renamed the holiday Veterans Day. He wanted the holiday to celebrate all of the veterans from all of the wars and celebrate those who are serving today, veterans past and present.
Hey, this is Dave Wallace, and I want to thank you for the opportunity for me to talk with you all today about Veterans Day.
Hello, I'm Tim Doyle. I served as a member of the Arkansas Army National Guard.
Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Thomas. As many of you know, I teach 4th grade here at Health and Wellness, but what you may not know is that I'm a veteran. I served in the United States Marine Corps for 6.5 years. I joined the Marine Corps straight out of high school at the age of 17.
I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the Vietnam War, and I was in the Army from 1969 through 1991. Started out with Vietnam and I finished up with Desert Storm.
I first enlisted when I was 17 years old and a junior in high school.
And how many years did you serve in the National Guard?
21. I was stationed in the south side of Baghdad at a camp called Camp Stryker, which was one of the many camps that surrounded the Baghdad International Airport.
Veterans Day is a special day for me. It's a somber day. I'm able to sit and think about all the men that I served with in Vietnam, the men that we lost. We lost 15 men in my platoon over there, the guys that didn't get to come home.
As far as my battalion, it was the 875th Engineer Battalion. We were over 500 soldiers when we went, and there were several that were injured, and one was killed.
I think about my country. I think about the men that I served with. When you're in combat, you grow very close to each other. And we were truly like a band of brothers. And that's how it is still today. Even today, the men I served with in combat on Veterans Day will still give me a call, and I'll give them a call. It's almost like another birthday for us.
There's a lot of great camaraderie that I remember in the Marine Corps from being in service.
Our country has fought many wars. We've fought wars for our freedom and for the freedom of others.
I was deployed to Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom, and I was there from roughly October timeframe of 2006 to August of 2007.
And what was your job while you were in Iraq?
It was referred to as route clearance, which was just a fancy term for bomb hunting. The major highway systems were a high priority target to try and stop supply missions and things like that. So we would drive the primary highways and look for bombs. We found many bombs, yes.
Wednesday, I'll be making a speech, as I always do on Memorial Day. And this time I'll be speaking in front of folks in Manila, Arkansas, at the Herman Davis statue, the memorial park there. Herman Davis was a World War I veteran, and he received the Distinguished Service Cross, which is the second highest medal our country bestows upon a soldier or a Marine or a sailor or airman for valor. He was a young man. He was 19 years old when he went over there, and he fought for his country and came home. Came back to Manila.
To me, the absolute worst thing about being there was, of course, I had children, I had people at home that I loved, and just having the knowledge that if something happened to them back home, I was helpless to do anything about it because I was thousands of miles away. My favorite part was probably the job that we did. Everybody liked us. All the other units liked having us around, because if they happened to find a bomb and we were out, they would call us, we would come take care of it for them. And so nobody really messed with us. We were free to just do our job, and if we weren't actually out on mission at the time, we were actually free to go to other bases and that kind of thing.
Marines are known by a lot of names, leathernecks, jarheads, devil dogs, but one thing that I love about the Marine Corps is the celebration of the Marine Corps birthday. The Marine Corps birthday will be November the 10th this year. The Marine Corps was born November 10th in 1775, and our phrase is, that's when my Marine Corps came alive. And it was just an awesome time in my life.
It was one of the best things that I did in my life, especially as a young man from a rural area. My service in the National Guard, I got to go numerous places that I would have probably never got to travel to, and experience things that I would have probably never gotten to experience. You know, obviously war is not the greatest experience, but I also got to go to other countries on peacekeeping missions that had nothing to do with war, and so I got to meet new people, learn new cultures. It was a very positive experience in my life.
At the Marine Corps Ball that is held every year, which was put into place by General Lejeune, is a ceremony called the cake cutting ceremony. So I would like for you to research, what does the cake cutting ceremony mean? And do they cut the cake with a knife? Only Marine can tell.
What I would like for them to research is the reason why the United States went to war in Iraq.
Thank you.
We're a unique country, the United States of America, have a democracy. The great thing about our country, and I found it myself, and I'm 72 years old now, is that every one of us has the opportunity to be all that we can be. You just have to have the ability and the knowledge to be able to do it, and the perseverance to be able to keep getting up when you get knocked down, because it's never easy. And when you try to do something you really want to do, the first time you might not be so successful, but just keep trying it.
If you had the chance, would you go again?
If my country needed me to go, then I would go.
I'm going to wish you all a happy Veterans Day. And just know that you have the opportunity to be all that we can be. And veterans, many who have died in combat, fought for that right, your right to be all that you can be, and to have your freedom of choice. Wish you good luck, and God bless you.
So you have a great day, and thank you for celebrating us, your veterans. It is our honor to serve our country. Thanks.